Into the opening map. It's on Nuke to begin with, and we're not going to slow this one down. It's Kyosuke straight into the bomb site with the Glock. I don't know how he doesn't get the headshot there, but the return is almost immediate. Brokey still with the duel. He's trying to find even a little bit of footing on the bomb side. He's not going to be able to. Nico will take him down for a double kill, and that leaves Frozen. I don't think this is a winnable position. It shouldn't be if they don't peek him.
Well, let's find out if they will. Frozen with a mountain to climb here. Has to drop down from the heavens first. No kit, 100 HP. Flashbang on the utility bell, but now his position's given up. Oh, takes some full damage as well. Oh my god, Anders, he might pull this off.
There's absolutely no way. That was 2 clicks and he took down Nico and MongolZ. I don't think they realize there's not a kit on him right now, so the time is running down here. He can't come off the bomb now, otherwise he's not going to be able to defuse. He has to go for the kill, and Kicksan hiding in the corner. My god, I was getting nervous for just a second there.
Yeah. And it makes a lot of sense because a lot of AWPers, especially in MR12, there'll be some halves that don't even bring out the AWP.
Yeah.
It's a scary prospect, but he seems to find that one pick. He normally goes towards ramp, and that's indeed where he is for this first gun round.
Unquestionably one of the most entertaining players to watch.
He's very dynamic. He's always everywhere, it feels like. For now, though, holding the ramp room. Not many ways you can grenade him or spam him down. He'll have the advantage for the first shot. Speaking of advantages, it's going to be Frozen find Kyosuke through the smoke towards outside.
He saw that. He knows there's someone at the back of the ramp there. Nico, not afraid to take the fight, but he is starting to wonder if it might have been a bit of a trap. There could have been somebody else there. The flashbang will probably convince him that there might have been somebody else, either on the secret stairs or towards the garage.
Looking to execute towards upper here. Molotov on the hut. 2 players towards Squeaky Door. TSS looking to crack things open with his Galil. He's got Jacob on top of the hut roof. Things will be getting a little bit uncomfortable up there momentarily. He'll have to drop down. Jacob has been very impressive this tournament. Can he continue to find kills?
Good Molotov. Frozen back at it again. He's really doing well at the beginning. The pistol round was impressive. Shot comes out from Brokey. He's back here without the armor, but it will not make a difference. Kerrigan comes popping out of the vent for a big double.
It's going to be a compromise buy here. Falcons will be operating with a deagle in the hands of Kicksin. He has got a very strong deagle, to be fair to him. Well, from MongolZ, and you can see Anders, we've got 1 flashbang remaining at 1 minute 30. This is going to come down to raw firepower, and they've got that in buckets and spades. We'll see if they can convert upon it.
Not really with FaZe at the moment.
Well, they're aware of the prospect of them getting down towards lower. Incredibly difficult angle here for Brokey. I think with him communicating like that, he definitely spotted the forehead of one. Falls back towards window, but they're making their way towards Decon. Nico will be given the task of sniffing Brokey out here. Incredibly difficult to hit this shot of your Nico, but if ever there's a player that could do it, it's probably him, but Brokey will find him.
You're not expecting the ult to be there. Frozen on the good follow-up. Brokey did go down. Kicksan. It wasn't really the deal headshot, but he did get the kill. 3 versus 3. Started the sneak forward, a bit of a jump. MongolZ knows that someone's there. They want to run down Kerrigan, but he's absolutely going to take care of business. Tesses, if he had some more utility here, this would be so much more interesting for him, but he doesn't have the Molotov or anything else. Rain will spray him down, and it's a really good recovery to save the round here for FaZe.
Towards outside we go once more. Tesses watching the extremities. He's towards lobby, making sure no CTs are getting aggressive, but Rain, one of the true masters of the outside area, back in this position. Looking to light them up, popping these smokes open, but no vision garnered. Trying to get down towards Secret. The bomb's there as well, bear in mind. MongolZ and Kyosuke, what a duo that is. Make it downstairs.
I like this setup for Falcons. They can do almost anything they want at the moment. They could turn it into a split B, or they could, if they get a kill somewhere else, they could immediately be back up here because Nico's close to that mini position. Kerrigan crouching in, but Kyosuke, he was low on health, but doesn't matter. That's a really fast shot. His first kill of the map.
That's what you get. The skill starting to be presented now. Brokey will answer back. 4 on 3, 35 seconds remaining. Nico holding towards the garage. MongolZ falling back with the bomb. He's at the top of the secret steps right now, so might use Nico. There's been a cannon fodder here. He gets in. Low HP presumably goes down. MongolZ should be able to trade. Oh, Rain, that has not gone well. Needed at least 1 there for this round to be possible. Good job from Jacob. We've been enjoying his output this tournament. Towards the heart, but Kyosuke is going to find him. MongolZ beats him to the punch now. Oh, we got to get out of that. There'll be no way of winning this round. 12 points of health. Careful not to crate up. And at this point, Self-preservation is the aim of the game. I don't think he can survive this one, Anders.
Doesn't look very likely at the moment, does it? Kicksan's going to be able to find him. Even for a second. Rain wants to be a bit more aggressive, as FaZe are down to their last dollars in this round.
Yeah, very important one here. Got to slow things down. No initial wall of smokes towards outside. Allow MongolZ to hunt on top of Silo with the AWP. See if they can ascertain what they're up against here. Here come the smokes now. Diagonal wall once again. You want to be throwing these every single round and conditioning the CTs. And wow. God, that is looking so clean. KayaSuke coming in red hot to this one. Pre-fired Rain, nothing he could do. Flashbang certainly helped out as well. Early 5-on-4. What can you even do against that?
That just looks like a flash that is specifically designed for that particular peak. He has to peek so deep as well. Easy to overlook. He does walk into the AWP in spite of trying to stutter step his way forward into the fight.
Well, he has got some information. He's kind of noted there's multiple players out there. Ramp might be a realistic point of access towards lower. It's going to be Kicksan trying to stop the rotations down towards vents as well. 3 players in upper bomb site, and I'm assuming they're going to go down towards lower via ramp. Problem is, Anders, they don't have much follow-up utility. They have a Molotov and a few flashes. Carrigan and Jacob have got down towards lower. 25 seconds. You're just going to have to take aim duels here. You can't smoke off the double doors. You can Molotov these steps. They actually Molotov Shadow instead. And in we go. They're going to have to take the duels, and Carrigan is ready for them.
Oh, you're right. Into the picture. Oh, there's no coverage. This is where you would have wanted the smokes, but they didn't have them. Nico with a couple of headshots. 8 seconds on the bomb here, and they are going to be able to plant it. You can see Nico's well aware. Brokey's over by the door, frozen, trying to come in from the ramp now. Be another couple of seconds before he can be put into the fight, but he's ready to go. Doesn't waste even a second. Swings to try and see if he could find even a single person. They know that he's coming. He already heard the footsteps, and that's an easy shot for Tess. Frozen. Not really being allowed to work together with Brokey on the other side. That looked pretty disjointed for the last 2 FaZe members there.
Now for FaZe, let's see if there's any obvious adjustments here. Brokey heads towards the ramp, could go down towards lower and head towards Secret as well. Not towards the ramp for now.
Oh, this is so fast. Nico jumping down. I'm surprised that Rain survives that one. Kicksan's going to be able to take him down, and they know that Carrigan is back here. He's already been spotted. Jacob, though, showing up. A double spray down to try and save the captain of the team. Has for the minute here. Carrigan is still alive back there. And now it's a 2 versus 3. That double spray for Jacob just might have saved the day.
Yeah, absolutely. It was getting chaotic there. They were so fixated on Carrigan. He gets himself a couple of freebies. Double spray down. Gives him a 3-on-2. Frozen. Takes the opportunity to find the trophy room control.
He certainly got the skill for it, but you're right. He does need a bit of assistance on the FaZe side. Somebody over peeking. Oh, it's the off angle there. He did get the scope up.
Okay, good try.
Looked doable for that first shot.
Challenge indeed.
I feel like normally when you go for those pops towards Mini like that, because you already blow open the squeak door on the other side, you throw in a flashbang, because remember, Rain has to look that way. So you can flash Mini from squeak door,
yeah,
so that there's no chance for the CTs to be seeing. They can still get the kill because they just try and pre-fire it, but they're going to be blind, and I don't think Rain was this time, so maybe it's been just... I don't know, maybe they didn't throw the grenade, or maybe they just messed up the timing, but it did look like he was going to be able to shoot a little bit more than I would normally expect.
We're seeing a lot of teams approach with this 4 smoke wall towards outside. You can see they've got the diagonal and traditional smokes there. I mean, you can't really pop them open with the nades, which is the current meta. You can't avoid the bullets, though, as it will be the first kill by Rain, taking down KayaSuke. He's had some great shots, some good impact on the openers, but 3 and 7 currently will go back in towards the ramp, and Rain, he's rotated to join Frozen here. It's a lovely little crossfire setup. Rain, his position to take all the aggro, tuck himself in after a couple of shots, then Frozen going to activate. He's going to take first aggro instead, and it works out quite nicely. Will they anticipate Rain being there as well?
Surely not. Actually, looked like MongolZ was crouching into the shot.
Nice.
Taking down KayaSuke as well. Oh, no, sorry, Kicksan this time. Rain, that is just really good work. Nico, 1 versus 4, 30 seconds. If he was closer to a bomb site and had the bomb on his back, I would say, yes, there is always a chance for Nico to clutch these kind of rounds, but with this little time and the bomb being all the way towards the ramp, that is not going to be happening. He'll save the AK instead. And
then going back towards that ramp room, catching their rotations. And here we go. Faster approach once again. Nico trying to find the opener. He's only got the Galil this time, though. A lot more manpower towards outside. He leaps towards the heavens, but it's going to be MongolZ finding Rain first. Valuable opening kill.
Does Brokey know that he's out here? Really quick progress. Again, unfortunately for KayaSuke, he's going to walk into the shot there. Nico on the other side Hasn't really revealed himself, but it did feel like Brokey was aware. Somebody must have heard the jumps there from Mini and all the way around the corner. So good communication on the side of FaZe to make sure that the sniper doesn't go down. Nico's on the hunt, though, nearly catching him. What the follow-up there. Good burst. Carrigan is dead at the same time. Jacob and Frozen here. 2 versus 3. Nice gift for Falcons if they could pick up one more round and a half just to cement this. But Frozen, he's done 12 kills. He's had a phenomenal first half. And maybe he can secure this one for FaZe. Jacob going to be sneaking on in, but Tess is more than ready for that. Crouches right under the shot, and now Frozen. That is, the bomb is lost out there, so with 40 seconds, somebody has to cross the yard.
Frozen will reposition. Looks like he's making his way down towards lower potentially here. In the ramp room for now, 29 seconds. They do recover that C4, and he is going lower. So this will be nigh on impossible to make this round work. He knew the bomb was by the secret area, hoping they'd go down with it, but now hearing them towards upper. He's going to have to enter from the heavens. He's got a kit, smoke, and an incendiary. The way he's playing this tournament, maybe he can pull this off.
Yeah, we're not going to count him out, but it won't be easy. The incendiary could actually be a really big deal if he can find the first kill. I don't think it'll give him access to the bomb site. That might just have to be raw mechanics. He's certainly up on the high ground now. Looking down below his Tessus and instantaneously takes him down. They tie the game at the end of the first half. 6-6 here.
Remarkable. Great stuff from FaZe, and we'll see whether they want to approach towards the upper area as well. They've got the Molotov for the hut, smoke for main. They've got a couple of decoys in the mix as well, and they will be heading towards upper, but there is going to be a roadblock in the way. Tessus waiting with those dual elites.
Where's that Molotov going to go from Rain? And then a flash coming in for the ceiling from Carrigan. Tessus here. Does get the first shot off. Keeps landing the headshots 3 as he just mows them down. Enough to shut down the entire A attack. There's no way they could have made their way through. The flash was decent, but it wasn't quite good enough, and it wasn't straight in his eyes.
You see what they did with the decoys? They bounced the decoys around the corner as well, so to get the players to turn. Then when they turn back, they actually catch the flashback in the face. But Tessus,
part of the current meta, controlling the information in the yard every single round, and obviously both these teams incredibly well drilled at that.
So much smoke.
Just an ocean. I know we could see anything. Oh, it's felt like he was going to pull the trigger. They might have got the kill actually, but they've made their way down, and it's unconfirmed to Falcons. They don't know for sure. They can guess, but that is not quite the same as knowing. From our point of view, it looks like it's going to be some sort of a B split here.
Yeah. Looks to be the case. Rain and Jacob down towards lower. Comrades waiting towards the lobby. Potentially going towards that ramp area, but Kaisuke, he's ready. Hasn't really got going here on Nuke as of yet. You see them scaling through the lower area. It's going to be Rain challenging Nico, but Nico more than ready for it. Opening frag goes in favor of Falcons. 35 seconds on the clock, Anders, and they're just going to have to creep in towards the ramp. Kaisuke, if he can just get himself in a position better than one and done, that would be great. It's a nice off angle. Can he find a second? That's more like it. Takes down the bomb. It's a really difficult angle to clear. You're actually coming into your crosshair towards the CT entrance. You don't expect that sort of off angle.
Yeah.
It's a high risk. You go down with nothing. It's a nightmare, but difficult to call exactly where he is.
Time's up.
And that is it. You're right. 10 seconds on the clock. Carrigan and Jacob, no choice but to save.
They look sharp. Nico's activated. MongolZ is actually top fragging, but he will go down in the yard there. Good timing for it. MongolZ traded almost immediately. It's great work for Jacob to make sure he could get that one back and Frozen. He managed to sneak in behind. Nobody had Kicksand back, so he's dead. Tessus and Kirisuke, 2 versus 4. Doesn't look easy whatsoever. Tessus, I think he misses the first volley there towards Mini, and he was going to get overwhelmed eventually. One planted, no kit.
Thankfully, they did keep all 5 players up in the previous round. I don't think they anticipated that sort of aggression. It's actually Carrigan doming Nico.
It's more what we're looking for. 2 rounds separating the teams. Money is a big issue right now for Falcons. You pointed out they had 5 people allowed in the previous round, so they can still put together something here. MongolZ is on the AWP. He's trying to dig a hole in the smoke there. Tessus finds a shot. There's only 8 bullets left, and they had no idea Frozen had already walked in front of the mini or the squeak smoke there. Rain gets a headshot onto MongolZ, and all of a sudden, the round swings back in favor of FaZe.
Yeah, taking so much aggro towards outside. A few rotations come through. They assume with that smoke down towards Squeaky, they are covered, but Frozen helps himself some prime real estate. cracks things open. They've got the man advantage here. Kaisuke really waiting for him to have that big moment, that massive round. This won't be it. 45 seconds, 4-on-2 once again. Tessus and Kixan. Another tall order required. So many options for FaZe. But they are walking into Tessus, and he has been rock solid this tournament. This time can't find Frozen on low HP. That's going to be the round. God. And the money broken.
Frozen should have died to Kyosuke to begin with, and he's ended up with 3 kills. He's playing so well. Yeah. 18 and 12. What a wild tournament he's had already. See if this can continue. I feel like the longer this goes, the problem is Carrigan's leadership, I think it just becomes better the more real estate he has. He's got a couple of rounds now to play with. See what he could figure out. Setting up for at least some grenades for the ceiling into the A-bomb site.
Rain has got down Secret very quickly. It's going to make things uncomfortable. They're aware of that prospect. Kaisuke has to rotate down towards lower, but because he's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Not quite sure if they could sneak down the vents as well. Plays on the front foot down towards Secret. Rain not committing just yet. Seeing if there's any sort of CT reaction here. Anyone needs to investigate. Jacob's on the hut roof. Here comes wave of utility towards main. Kixan ready for it. Can he get the double? Tessus will chime in with him. Early advantage. Should be an easy kill here for Nico as well. Sure, Rain gets 1, but 4 versus 2 advantage now. Tessus, not the spray he was looking for at all. Makes things a little bit more complicated at this stage. They're going to plant towards upper, but Kaisuke should be able to get both. Unable to do so, but the round is secure, and it will be Falcons bouncing back. They needed that, Anders.
That is true.
It's a great position for her. Get in that hut, tuck yourself in just like this. They won the previous round. Spots the barrel. He's going to give it a go, or made a footstep as well. That might be his opportunity. Thwarted. Towards outside. The action continues. Nico actually in towards Secret this time. Multiple players here. Rain takes a lot of damage courtesy of the HE. Waiting for the util and absolutely owns the first 2 players. Beautiful headshots from Nico. Gives them the 4-on-2 advantage, and Kixan, was that the play required? I'm not so sure. Hoping there were multiple players towards outside, but he offers himself up. Shotgun's gone. They still have a 3-on-2 lead.
I mean, Nico's supposed to die in that corner.
Oh, absolutely. It looked like he was going to do well to get 1, but getting that 2-kill setup was beautiful. Dodges the flashbang. Destroys them with the AK. Now it's down to Carrigan and Jacob. Both of them currently residing towards outside. MongolZ patrolling this area, though. Spots 1.
Yeah, you're right. And I don't think they're going to be able to see him easily, so they might just walk straight into the shot here. Yeah, sneaking across Carrigan. Oh,
nice shot.
An accidental jump, I think. MongolZ dies. Still 24 seconds. Jacob looking to open up, but Tessus this time, he's on point with a crosshair. Will take it down. See if it's going to continue. I feel it's slowed down. Oh, Carrigan, he's made the jump. He's really looking for somebody.
They're going to try and split down towards lower. You can see they've got Rain already down towards Secret with the outside smokes, but Kaisuke, like we said, he hasn't had his big moment yet. If he can take down all 3 players cleanly, that would be fantastic. Secure that 12th round. You do not want to be giving this one up. It's some open runway to find map points.
Yeah, Carrigan's out there. Look at how close he's getting.
They have no idea.
If he finds an option... I think for a second, MongolZ was thinking about it, but he's never going to check this position, surely. Comes back to take a look. He's actually putting the rifle back. I think he is aware that someone could be here.
MongolZ does check these sort of positions, Anders. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. He actually was kind of looking. Oh, spins around for it, but Kyosuke is there. The rest of the team, the smoke is up. They're going to try and see if they can get through with their smoke of their own, extending the CT one. And so far, so good. They've lost Rain, unfortunately, and this round just got a hell of a lot harder. I think they needed Kyosuke to be traded out right away. It's a good kill onto him, but I don't think they can win the round from here.
Well, let's find out. They actually don't have Kevlar to work with here, but they do have the AWP now in the hands of Brokey, his signature weapon. HE and a flash. It would take something ungodly to pull this one off, but they're going to give it a go.
The fact that Brokey's picked up the AWP, that does weigh on the scales, doesn't it?
The thing is, they just don't have the time to really do much with this. They don't have a smoke to segregate the bomb site. Nico, as long as he gets 1, the round's over.
Yeah, you're right.
Just deny the plant.
He's thinking about it. Swings right out.
That's all he needed.
He fully agreed with you. And no time left here. Frozen might even be a nice thing if he could die before the time runs out. It must have been right on top. I saw 1 second there. This round is the harder one for FaZe to win. The rest will probably be a little bit easier from there on out. Nico just hoping that he can find that one tap. They're going to be doubling up on the secret stairs. Always hard to deal with on the T side when you get double peek from this one. So once the Molotov is gone, you can see MongolZ's moving up. Easy first shot there. They were running right into him, and he wants to double down. I feel like he could just fall away right now. This is very aggressive.
Okay, yeah, he's going to go down. FiSSURE, though, offers himself up.
And they know MongolZ's back there.
Yeah, they've nameplated him. You're right, and not sure that was the play required there. Looking to close things out in style. Could have backfired. Towards up we go. Frozen's given a freebie. Tess is caught out of position. All of a sudden, the round starts to collapse. Kixan fighting back from main.
Huge shot there to take down Frozen. That was required, but he was not ready for the follow-up. Carrigan there. MongolZ already low from earlier. And Nico, he's all the way towards CT spawn. He's not even really getting into the fight at the moment. Bomb is not planted yet, and I suppose if you could find it here. Brokey is trying to make the cross. There's the one kill. The bomb has to get into Mini, and he will while he's reloading. Good run from Brokey. Imagine if the bomb is lost in that corner. That could be the whole round and the map to go with it. Now it's up to Nico and MongolZ. We all know this is a deadly duo. Can they actually bring this round back? They do have the smoke in the kit on MongolZ, but the low health here is tricky, and the money that's left as well on Falcons. I mean, you said it. If they lose this round, it could be overtime, so are you going to want to risk these rifles? They've already smoked off the door, and now they're moving forward, trying to get a little bit closer towards the bomb, which is already ticking rapidly. 18 seconds on that one. Flash to go in. Nico leading the charge, but he's got no chance against Brokey. Gets taken down, and MongolZ knows what time it is. One hero AK. More has been done with less. Oh, he's going to play for it. I do love this setup. You can go even onto the next part of the roof, if you, especially when you got the smoke. You can try and fight on the actual garage roof, but so far he's sticking around here. Smokes are going up. He wants the battle. Could have probably had that fight against Rain, but fails the spray. It's not what we were hoping for. Got to go and recover that AK somehow. There we go.
Nico can do some unspeakable things with that AK, but will they give him an opportunity? That's the question. FaZe thrive in these sort of environments where they've got a man advantage. They can slow things right down. The resources are there. They can navigate this well. Let's see what the final move will be. Going through the protocols here, making sure no CTs have flooded in towards the lobby. Frozen's been great. 20 and 16 right now. Top fragging once again for FaZe. Smoke down towards main. He knows they could be residing in these close-range areas, but so far so good. Rain gets a freebie, Kixan caught down towards Secret. That should be enough to win the round here. Best bet, save the AK for Nico. Try and close things out with that weapon.
Yeah, he's patrolling with FiSSURE. If they can find another rifle, obviously that is even more interesting, but you're absolutely right. Giving up the AK here would be a bit of a shame. So 12-11, FaZe.
Nightmare situation so far for either team, really. Hasn't been any ridiculous clutches. It's all been solid team play. Nico with that AK. No AWP available on either side. Outside smokes coming in once again. Diagonal smokes. They put Molotov towards Secret. Spam comes through. MongolZ once again finds that opening man advantage. Take down one of the heavy hitters. Rain removed early. Is this where they can close things out? Kixan finds the second. A high-risk maneuver pays off.
Yeah, I thought that was going to betray him. I thought Brokey had that kill all day here. FiSSURE, got to be careful. You don't want to overextend. You've already got the double lead.
Play the 5-on-3, boys.
Yeah, especially when you got Nico right behind you. Frozen is just, he's so zoned in. He thought he was hunting down FiSSURE on his own. Carrigan and Jacob, 2 versus 5. Think about who they're up against. Think about the time that's left here. Absolutely almost no way back into this round. 45 seconds. Falcons stretched to their limits on this opening map in the series, but I think they're going to find a way to pull through. Carrigan goes down when the bomb is now dropped on the ground, and Jacob, sure, he's been playing well on Nuke, but a 1 versus 5 towards the end. Nobody could even imagine that at the moment. Nico will take him down, and it's a victory. Avoiding overtime is Falcons.
Deploy that smoke in towards A by the looks of things here. So maybe smoking CT spawn, and they get ready to go through middle in that fashion.
You are absolutely right, Henry. I think you've pretty much outlined all of it for us. The question is, can Rain get in to help out here? Kyusuke in the window. He's already used a couple of bullets. They looked like there was a three-man lineup, but it's not really going to happen. Oh, what a spin around Tess's. That is so fast, and he very nearly could have saved the day. Bombs being planted now and fighting to CT spawn as Jacob. He's got 6 bullets now. Gets one more kill at the end. What a heroic effort.
With the deagle. Still a scary prospect here. Towards lower we go this time. Double door smoke is the one that's deployed.
Charging right through. That's a great idea. They find Brokey. Nice There's shot. Tess's. That scavenged AK now coming back to haunt him a little bit here. He's going to get burned forward. They know that he's here. They hear the burn. Rain, very nicely done. But Nico's behind him with a deadly deagle. Going to try and see if he can switch up to the AK. He would have been really sick if he'd got it out in time, but he doesn't. Now it's in the middle. MongolZ, a couple of clicks, and now Kixan. Got to start walking here, but there's a big opportunity. Did they hear it? Frozen acting like he certainly heard the footsteps. Kixan might still have a easy kill. The timing is sick for him. Just keep going another couple of steps, and you're going to catch them while they're trying to get out, executing Carrigan and leaving Frozen in a very bad position.
Oh, he's played it so well. The fact that he just recovers the AK, doesn't overplay his hand, makes it a 2 versus 1. Frozen, low HP as well, Anders. This is looking very good for a Falcons first round here. Both players coming in from short. Frozen does have the smoke. If he deploys it there, it's going to be very challenging to take him down. They have no Kevlar.
Yeah, really worth pointing out. Frozen, he doesn't want to play it at a distance, though. He's trying to be up close. Here's them jumping down. Oh, swings into them both right there at the same time. MongolZ to trade the kill, and Falcons, they get into the game 1 round early.
Actually sending 3 down towards lower for now.
I think they ran into the incendiary and then the follow-up smoke, and they just think, all right, never mind. That's pretty well guarded at the moment. They are still with the bomb up there, so not out of the question. They're going to be smoking CT spawn, but honestly, with the setup here, it should still be fairly serviceable. 2 people defending. Nico not that far away in CT spawn. Flash on in. Got to be careful about that. Could have maybe backfired. They're waiting for their opportunity. A kill here would explode FaZe right onto that B bomb site. Kixan playing that close position. He probably knows they're not going to have a Molotov to burn him out. So, hard corner to clear for FaZe if they want to go for it. They're just investigating the catwalk at the moment on the T side. They want to make sure that no one is there. They re-smoke this one. Flash comes in for Nico, and it's an easy spray down. 9 bullets, a single click. That is a statement, shutting down Rain.
Beautiful from Nico. Should be able to pop this one in, no problem. It's tag with the scout, but that's probably all he gets. Brokey, borrow time here. This guy's still going to close things out. Clean sweep for Falcons. That was the force by shutdown. Carrigan leading the charge. No flashbang to get him in there, but they have got the smoke on the corner. In terms of what they can do here, they have got the 2 smokes to do the waterfall towards A shore, but looking like to be crisscross smokes here. 1 towards the left, 1 towards the right. There they go.
I love that. Even if you're not going out middle, it puts a lot of pressure on the CT side, thinking that there surely will be. There's a big commitment for not going to mid to B. They're going to be going catwalk instead. Flashing away MongolZ, tries to get that flick. We all know that he can, but doesn't want to stick around for the fight. Comes back to help out Nico. Tess is going to be pushing out long, so he's going to be flanking this catwalk position eventually. But honestly, FaZe, they planted the bomb. They've thrown the Molotov over to Carrigan. Late Molotov, always fun.
Yeah, a retake setup here. 3 AKs, make it 4 in the hands of Falcons. 5 on 4 now, time ticking away. 25 seconds to make this retake a reality. Good grenades. Good shot from MongolZ as well. Jacob pulls one back, but they are dropping like flies here. This is beautiful. They know exactly where Frozen is. The defuse has to come in momentarily, but doesn't get much more efficient than that, Anders. Beautiful. And the maximum loss bonus, well, getting close to it. They can only afford Desert Eagles. And a few pieces of Kevlar. Tess, great tournament from him so far. Continues to cause carnage here. Double kill for him, even while blind. Pulls out that USP. And a couple of kills come in. MongolZ needs to be careful. There it is. Carrigan finds him. Yeah, all of a sudden, they have a man advantage. Gets the AWP as well.
Really good grenades there on the CT side to maybe go for a retake. They can bounce a couple off. Brokey, without the body armor, he's going to be all the way dead if they double nade it. Yeah, you can see they're already thinking about it. Flash goes over. There's the 1 HE. Doesn't actually connect that much. And Kerrigan, a rare sight for him with the AWP as he takes down Kixan. It should be enough. Kyusuke realizes, oh, even if we have a lot of money, we can't buy the AKs. It doesn't really matter how much money we have on the CT side. So he's going to be making a bit of a run for it here. FaZe will pick up a third round. I did not think they were going to be able to break through on this one. FaZe have now been throwing the double smoke down towards middle to stop anyone from blowing it. So you could see Falcons definitely interested in trying. Might be another attempt here to see if you can catch anyone jumping up, but not going to be successful. And then we're back to the classic utility to clear out this catwalk. It is thrown all the time, that Molotov.
Tech 9 round certainly has taken the wind out of the Falcons' sails.
It's going to be a mirror of the other round with Rain in upper, it looks like.
Yeah, they got the lurk smoke towards B as well, but there are 3 Falcons residing within that B bomb site. Okay, Suke. See whether he can find the first one. In they go, Anders.
Yeah, they're going to be really close to the wall here. It's a good start, isn't it? In the back of the site, Nico. He does get the 1 kill, but that's just not enough here. Tessus and MongolZ are already out of there. Jacob with the double kill, and that's going to put FaZe with a tied scoreline, 4-4.
3 players in towards upper. Smoked off, though. Going to go back into more of a default setup. I think if there was no early smoke going down, they would have actually pounced in towards the B site. Back towards Shaw. Kerrigan to lead the way. Flashed in. This time no Molotov. Got Nico to deal with. Deep incendiary doesn't catch Kerrigan.
Kerrigan is not afraid to run the same strat 2 or 3 times. We've seen that before where, yeah, he'll disguise it. He'll make it look a bit different at the start, but it's not the first time in the tournament that we've seen him come back to the same bomb site over and over again. Super annoying if you're on the CT side. Rain is there. Oh, but he's going to get pushed, isn't he? Flash going to go real deep, but he doesn't even turn for it at all. He is surely dead.
Good utilization of their resources there. The manpower's over towards B, realizing they're lacking information and flashing towards upper. Yields them the opening kill. They can now rotate players back towards A. Speaking of which, Nico about to be tested. Multiple targets and can't find a single one. Kixan will find Jacob, maintaining the man advantage here. Tesses with that smoke going down. Difficult to gain vision. They're going to be attacking from the A ramp here.
So low on health, though. Trying to get the bomb planted. Actually has to come off the bomb plant because they're right on top of him. Even a single bullet through here is going to get him killed. A headshot certainly will. Kyusuke with a sick round already. He got 3 kills working on the quad, but it's MongolZ instead to take it away.
Feels like they need at least 1 more round in this half to be satisfied. 4 doesn't feel like enough right now. Kerrigan has done very well at getting this short control. Like, he has not been offering himself up for free or anything. They normally focus down towards long, or that 3-man stacking towards B. This time only 2 players there. They will dislodge the player at the back. That's going to be Kixan. Pops open the smoke himself. It's that lurk smoke. It's so annoying. Joined by Kaisuke. He's at the car right now. And it will be a B finish here. So Kerrigan showing some basic presence towards short. Removes vision. Trying to hold those players on that side of the map, but they will pop through in towards B momentarily. I think it's going to straight up pounce on the bomb side. Kixan's ready for him.
Brilliant start. Oh, he keeps it going in spite of the Molotov. He's pulled at the USB. He's ready to fight to the death back here. Not even going to actually get him. I feel like once you've been revealed back there, typically that's the only choice. You try and battle as long as you can, but he's completely warded them off. Frozen and Brokey. Nothing they could do. Going to have to save the guns into the next round.
So Xbox smoke again, and MongolZ feeling himself. First time he's presented this level of aggression. Hits the shot. Oh, actually takes a lot for his troubles, but still, Kaisuke will tag him out. They've got the first 2 kills. And he knows he's legged in towards upper. Rains down to 30 points of health. Kaisuke can feel the heat from the Molotov behind him. Tucks himself in behind the box. They know he's here.
I mean, you want to push him out of there, but you got to be careful it doesn't cost you anything more. Spam, how is he actually alive? Hiding in the smoke now, trying to see if he can get back on his side of the door. That's just so dirty, isn't it?
Very cheeky. He's done very well. You can see how much utility he's got as well. Maintains a 5-on-3, gets out of his grenades.
Oh, they toss.
They've lost him. Where is he?
They toss so many grenades in there.
Oh, they have no Molotov at the back of B either. Kixan, another opportunity for the shooting gallery.
And as soon as they go, like you pointed out, there's so many grenades on Keisuke, he can just throw down the incendiary there to really slow them. They don't have a smoke or anything. So as long as Kickstand doesn't get immediately domed back here, I'm pretty sure the grenades will do the rest. And there we go. Instead, he's dishing it out. Flash to go on over. Keisuke's just hiding in the corner. He doesn't even care about the grenades. Maybe he should have thrown it down. Frozen will be able to get the kill, but that is all he will get. Brokey dies at the end with a single kill in the half.
That's the one that lands on the hinge we referenced earlier. Frozen in towards lower.
Feeling a bit isolated, perhaps. His teammate is up on the catwalk behind him, but yeah, gets taken down. Gush comes in from Jacob, and he can't quite escape. Nice to get a kill at the very least. Grenade. Some serious damage here, but not as much as the dualies. Stolen back, Brokey.
Nice shot.
That is a very good shot. 2 versus 3, though. And there's still a minute, and then some on the clock. So honestly, Falcons, they can afford to just sit around, I think, confirming Brokey's in the middle still if they didn't know. Once they get any kind of a read on where the last 2 players are here for FaZe, then it'll be a lot easier for Falcons to make up their minds. They even have a flash and a smoke still, so very, very difficult here for the CT side to figure out where to put your players.
Yeah, segregated right now. Brokey has hit 1 nice shot. Can he get another? Can he get some intel soon?
I think they saw him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They want to come back. I think they might want to jump him here. Good headshot. Oh, and another one to add to the mix. That is really sick. Where was this in the first half? Kickstand now struggling. 20 seconds. Rain is right here, and it's another click away as a Brokey just deletes them.
So, I guess he just has to make do. But either way, I'd imagine they'll be something very quick here at the start, grouping up, sending him in first. 5 players towards middle, so pretty much confirms that we won't be running a default here.
I mean, if you get the catwalk control, you can run boost them onto the A side.
Don't think they'll be doing that, but we'll see.
And I'm just hoping for the entertainment. Ooh, will bait out the grenade. Falls back. That does nearly nothing. Just a couple of footsteps to lure him out. The bomb is down by long, though. So smoking off as if they were going to do a B split here. Big indication that someone could be coming 55 seconds. Flash on in. That's at least good info for FaZe to just realize, all right, there's no one running out the middle at the very least. It's going to be long, though, and I think Brokey is the one holding the corner. Let's see how successful that's going to be. Coming back into it now. Nico in the middle makes it look like an easy kill, and overwhelmed. It's actually the MAC-10 that's going to be able to take down Brokey, and Kerrigan, he's got no more backup here.
Shot.
It's all on his shoulders. 9 bullets left, trying to see if he can land one there, but Tessus will take him down instead. Honestly, they played it very well here.
Kerrigan painted into a corner there. Did well to even get that single frag on Keisuke. But yeah, Nico using the mid to B smoke. They've already cleared out the double doors. He sneaks through, checks the common angles, finds it open. Getting to the closing stages here of Dust 2. Can they hold on? FaZe presenting some aggression, and there's full send. Not going so well as both players go down. The timeout leads them to a disappointing start here. 2 of your heavy hitters, Jacob especially, 15 kills. Leaves the underperformers to try and pick up the pieces.
Really hoping that that was going to catch them off guard, that nobody was going to be ready and looking, but it's not the case. Kerrigan, good work on the SMG. Will get a step closer to equalizing the round. But a lot of map control, going out long with the bomb once again. You know that they're not going to have a lot of utility on the CT side, so once you throw the smoke for the cross, it's good.
The fact that push 2 players middle and Kerrigan's got that kill towards the double doors as well, you know a bomb site is going to be relatively open here.
Yeah.
That's why they're going for this long take. Smoke down double doors, keep Kerrigan entertained. A is wide open. They're starting to realize we need numbers up there. They're still going to smoke for the cross, courtesy of Kickstand. He can just deploy that on the fly. They might even just challenge before it blooms as well. Pushing top and middle, but Nico, the old master. Gotta say, he's not going to miss that. Almost did, but gets the kill. Save his houses. That's more like it, and that's round. So the timeout led them to some mid-round aggression. Very common in this version of Dust 2, but you have got to nail your shots. Very difficult to out-duel the likes of Falcons. As you can see, they are quite good at aiming.
Low on Nuke. That is an interesting grenade landing out there. More fireworks than anything actually useful, I imagine. It's going to be a trade. Kyusuke for Jacob.
Nico detecting a gap here. The comms were given. A couple of players still down towards long after the kill. Gonna say another freebie for Nico, but considerable damage done at least. He probably goes down here. Yeah, Carrigan finds him. He's been rock solid today, to be fair to Carrigan. Problem is he's on the ramp, but they know they've got him pinned, so Tess is going to find him. That's great comms. And presumably the round as well. Killing 3 players in towards A, you can pretty much guarantee that's a safe bomb plant. Kixan even goes to the long plant as well, so they can have Tessus in the pit. As mentioned, they don't have a kit as well if you're tracking the money, which they obviously are. They know that's one of the first things to be sacrificed, the helmets and the kits.
Feels devastating to save this, but they don't have a choice. That smoke is keeping them away forever. They're going to be walking away from the bomb site.
Yeah.
One more round here.
Do you like this setup in towards B? Little stack, 3-man setup here.
In what universe do FaZe win 6 rounds in a row and get this one to overtime? It would have to be a Falcons collapse.
Historically, FaZe are known for a comeback or two. Problem is, there's so much runway and an opening kill. Captain's gone down with the ship. They can pump the brakes here. Normally in these sort of advantages, you can just stay like, let's just chill for the next 30 seconds. They have to react, especially when the utility's low. They're lacking information. Just give it 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Their grenades will come through.
It's sort of impressive they're still holding that 3-man B setup. It's just Brokey on this entire side of the map. He must be feeling lonesome. But honestly, they could be rewarded for this. This is more and more shaping up like it's going to be some sort of a B split. So they're going to look like geniuses. If they run into the bomb site here, Falcons, and find 3 people, they're going to be pretty mad.
Yeah, this could collapse for them. Problem is, Frozen, there's the lurk smoke again. Just to keep them guessing. It's going to be Nico coming in with a lurk. Good trade so far. They know there's going to be more players here. Frozen gets nothing, and they need Jacob to go above and beyond. Can't control the garden hose. It gets out of control. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The first team through to the playoffs here at FISSURE Playground 2 is going to be the Falcons. They're on a great run of form so far. The team came in red hot, and they are looking like one of the most powerful teams in all of Counter-Strike right now.